So I just got a question because this has to be some millionaire playboy shit where people just like shitting on people, bro. You feel me? Like, okay, I know we call them prostitute bitches, right? Prostitute bitches, paid prostitute bitches, right? Bitches that's selling ass, but bitches been selling ass forever. You feel me? Forever, forever, ever. I remember back in the day, I used to watch Cat House or on Real HBO or some shit like that. But far as you can remember, or yeah, far as you can remember, far as the eyes can see and far as the memory goes, there have been brothels throughout time, right? Pussy sells, people sell ass. It's just what it is. Feel me? You ride down the slums of any city, there would be somebody out there selling some ass. You in the right script club, it'd be somebody in there selling some ass. You get on the right Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, um, Tumblr, Bumble, Tinder, whatever. It'd be somebody on there selling some ass. So selling ass ain't going nowhere. That's just what people do, right? Now, the trafficking part of it, now, you know what I mean? But bitches regretting what they done in their past life and coming back to sue is different. You know? But bitches flying out of the country to get shitted on, to get peed on. That's, that's weird. You feel me? It's like, when did that become a part of what sex is? So I guess sex now, the most disgusting shit you can think of. I know because you watch porn where bitches be making bitches throw up and shit and spitting on motherfuckers and shit, and there's a market for that. I mean, there's a market for any kind of disgusting thing you could think of. I remember back in the day when that life what was it? I can't think of what it was. I heard it was on the bed, so I can't think of what the song was. It's like an interlude, and he was talking about how a bitch wanted him to cock over her and shit on her stomach. After I shit on the bitch, you feel me? I heard that shit, and I was like, ain't nobody doing that shit. But it shows you what I know. Shows you what I know back then. You feel me? I thought that shit on the bitch. And you supposed to, like he said, so I'm supposed to hit that after that. So boom. So that's what I'm thinking. So when bitches flying overseas, they get shitted on and peed on and shit. Is that before or after the sex? Because if you don't shit where you eat at, right? So I went. You feel where I'm going with that? So it got to be some billionaire playboy shit, dog. Like, you feel me? Because on some Vince McMahon shit, like, bitch, come here, let me shit on you after I ate this Taco Bell. You feel me? Let me blow out on the bitch. I just ate this Taco Bell. I'm about, nigga, I just ate this Taco Bell. I'm about to go over here and blow out all over this hole. I never heard nobody say that. I never heard nobody say that. I'm about to go over here and blow out all over this bitch head. I'm about to go over here and shit all over this bitch bed, nigga. I ain't never heard nobody say that before. You feel me? So that just got to be some rich shit. That got to be some rich shit, man. I just got all this money. I just want to shit on somebody. Pee on them. Make them throw up. You feel me? get this cup and give it to these two bitches. Yeah. Do nasty stuff with this. Do nasty stuff with this. You feel me? It's disgusting. But the shit with Vince, right? A bitch been hearing stories about Vince, man. You feel me? But that's what I'm saying. Is it just when people get money, bro? Is it the money that just make you feel like you can just do whatever you want to? It got to be the money, dog. It got to be the money. You just got so much money, you just bored. You just realize all the shit you can make people do. You feel me? All the shit I can just throw some money on the ground and yeah, do this. And bitches do it, bro. It's crazy. That just show you like people don't have no people don't value themselves. Ain't there's no self-esteem out here. People just want to get rich quick and they don't care how they do it. So, it's like they got the damn, I'm thinking about Players Club. They got to use what they got to get what they want. You feel me? But like she said in that movie though, if that's all you got, you don't got much. So yeah, man. So my whole thing is when it comes to that, what if you was with a woman or a man, or okay, you whatever, you with your partner, right? And you find out that a long time ago, before y'all got together, they used to be selling that. Not only was they selling that, it was the disgusting part of the game where people was making them throw up. People was peeing on them, shitting on them. Just the most disgusting shit you can think of. And they used to get paid to do that. How would you feel about that? Because me, I would think, yeah, you feel me? That's why I know people think it's not appropriate. You're not supposed to ask that question, but me, I want to know. Like, bitch, how many motherfuckers you don't fuck? You know what I'm saying? They say that's immature. To ask a woman her body count is immature. How's that immature? To want to know the type of woman you're dealing with. Somebody's past can tell you a lot about them. Okay, they can be a great person now because what they learned in their past life. But the past can tell you a lot, bro. You feel me? So, what if we together and, after we done been together a while, I realized that you may had me wait 3 months, 6 months because you wanted to wait and see where this relationship was going and, was we really gonna be a thing? And then I realized, or I come to find out that before we was together, you was involved in trains and things. You was in a polyamorous relationship. You was fucking bitches and shit. You was selling ass. You had a nickname out here in these streets because everybody was hitting. You feel me? That under your belt, you have numerous numbers. You feel me? You what if you like high 20s, high 30s? What if you in the 70s? You feel me? What if you was having so much sex before I met you that you could fill a stadium? I'm not supposed to feel no way, knowing like, damn, she had no standards. She had, she didn't even have a type that every nigga that spoke to her got the pussy. And I'm the one in the relationship? Nah, If you that type of woman that live that type of lifestyle, I will understand why a nigga asking you about the body count will offend you, because you don't want a nigga to know that you was an easy slave like that, right? That every nigga was just, you feel me, turning the knob, coming in, dropping it off, using you as a toilet. You wouldn't want nobody to know that, because now you're a changed person. You changed now. That's your past. Yes, you had sex with all of those guys, but that's your past now. Is that the, you feel me? That's what it is to be, you know what I mean? To be what they call it. What do women call themselves? I can't think of the term right now, but if that's what it is, to be out here just sucking and fucking and, and abortions and sucking and fucking and aborting babies and shit, because a lot of, because your body, your choice, you know, excuse me, so you can just do whatever you want, and and everybody just gotta accept it. To me, that's crazy. To me, that's crazy, because like I always say, a woman is supposed to be better, the better half of a man. This is why throughout life, throughout history, when you have a woman and you have a family, you would die for them. You know, that's why men be on the front line while the women and children are at home safe, right? This is why men do the dirty jobs. You feel me? This is why men go to war. You feel me? You protect your woman. You protect your children. If you somewhere and somebody aggresses your woman, you is supposed to defend her honor, right? Shit. But if a woman wants to be a dude now, you feel me? So she wants to be a guy now, you know. She want to get her numbers up. So she out here doing numbers. You feel me? She got a guy for every day of the week. You know what I mean? She grabbing her pussy, and she grabbing her thing, you feel me? And and she want to be a dude now. You know, she want to be the masculine. She want to wear the drawers with the dick hole in it now. You feel me? She feel like being feminine and some bullshit. I mean, what you supposed to do with that? Nah, with me, I guess it depends on how they was raised. I always say this all the time, because a lot of people was raised wrong. Men was raised wrong. A lot of men are feminine as hell. A lot of women was raised wrong. A lot of women are masculine as hell. But it depends. People always feel like children need their mother over their father. You feel me? I feel like you need both. Sometimes I feel like we as men was taught that our children need their mothers more than they need us. And sometimes that's not the case. Sometimes a mother is the worst thing to happen to their children. Depend. Hold on now, just chill. I know everybody gonna be like, what? Some of these motherfuckers are in competition with their kids. They don't know how to treat their kids. You feel me? They terrible to their children. They treat their kids worse than anything you can imagine. Right? They make their kids' life hell on earth. But people feel like the kid isn't supposed to say anything because that's their mother. You feel me? Their mother is the thing that's destroying them. See, people don't understand that. People don't ever want to look at it from that side, because the dad is always the bad guy. It's always the dad is the bad guy. But when you think about this, when you look at a lot of women that's in the sex industry, right? A lot of sex workers and shit, right? What's the one thing they didn't have? They didn't have a father. They didn't have a positive male role model. It was just them and their mama. And some of their mamas was a disaster. Some of their mamas was, you feel me, they doors was like this. It's just dudes. A revolving door of dudes. You feel me? And sometimes them dudes mess with their daughters. Mess with their kids. Yeah. It's not just their daughters. Sometimes they mess with their kids. Sometimes a dude is there in the house with the woman just to be around her kids. Right? I don't heard stories that are so like disgusting or like shocking. You wouldn't even believe. Right? How about this? There was this man married to this woman. Years later, she found out, but I think she been knew and she didn't want to accept it, or she just wanted a man in her house that bad. Years later, she found out the whole time that they was together, that man was fucking her son. I know you thought I was going somewhere else with that. The whole time they was together, her husband was fucking her son. How did she not know that? That's what I'm telling you, man. People don't understand. That's why I say you never know what people are going through in their house. That's why I always tell my kids you have to know what somebody's family dynamic is, right? Because if they don't respect their parents, they don't respect nobody after that. You feel me? Unless somebody took them in and showed them what it is to to actually to be human, to actually care and love and have compassion, right? Because some people grow up in the highs and that shit like, you feel me? Hell in the Cell, Survivor Series type shit. You feel me? Shit on your head, nigga. Blowout shit. Vince McMahon. You feel me? But you feel me? But yeah, it's a lot of crazy shit going on in the world, man. But yeah, you know. But my whole thing is when it comes to like the party scene and the party girls and shit. Just anybody that's a part of that lifestyle. One, if you're not a part of that lifestyle, don't be getting caught up in that lifestyle. Don't be going to these parties. Don't just be taking shit and taking drinks from people and shit like that. If you're gonna be there, BYOB. You feel me? Bring your own bottle or don't drink nothing. You feel me? Don't smoke nothing. Don't pop nothing. Don't do nothing. Because you could wake up in a position you don't want to be in. You feel me? And on videotaping, people telling you that, wow, well, I thought you was such and such. You seemed like such and such. You feel me? You don't want to end up like that. So stay away from that type of shit. You feel me? But it's a crazy world we live in, man. And a lot of bullshit happen. So keep your head on the swivel. And when somebody's shitting, get out the way.